dozen Russians indicted.
And Nicolle, as you and I have said so many times, this used to be the no-brainer, lock-cinch Republican political issue. What are we doing to harden our systems against Russian interference in our democracy? And yet you and I and others have witnessed the kind of soft normalization of Russia being someone we look to our sides and suddenly see as part of our system.
Yeah, it's extraordinary. Jim Comey made a great parallel to sort of reframe this. Imagine if he were the FBI director and then President Obama were having all these contacts with the Iranian mullahs. And there were 5 meetings and there were no notes and there was no note taker and the Iranian mullahs were deeply involved. And imagine if they didn't investigate. You know, what's never been explained and what I hope we find an answer to is so there was no criminal conspiracy, a witting criminal conspiracy to collude with the Russians. Then why did everybody lie? And why did everyone tell the same lie? Why did a campaign who had as its cover story, we were too incompetent to collude with our press office, if they were that incompetent, how did Mike Flynn, George Papadopoulos, how did everybody tell the same lie about the same foreign adversary? No one was caught lying about their contacts with Venezuela or Saudi Arabia, or they all lied about their contacts and their conversations with Russia. And I'm not sure we'll learn much new about the Mike Flynn case because he's been, they've articulated probably what they have to say in his charging documents and his sentencing documents, same with the Manafort case. But if we find out any new detail, any new sort of texture to what that relationship was like, and we know it wasn't a criminal conspiracy with the Russians, but then what was it? Because Robert Mueller spent 22 months looking at it, and if there was nothing, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have taken 22 months to say nothing.